Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, coming at you with round one. We're in the second week of season 5 of Grand Arena Championships, and I want to recap my battles and show you kind of how things went down. Let's take a look at the board here. First, I'll show you what he's got up top. Up top, you can see that he put a Grievous squad down, and he put some Geos down, but with Visas. Everybody's got pretty good relics. And then down south out front, he's got a bounty hunter team and he's got a newt team. So we're going to start off up top. I know what counters I want to use for these teams, and that way I can see what's in the back, kind of get some more information. We're going to go after the Grievous team first. And I know you guys have seen this before, and I've said it before, but when they're all fully relicked up, it's a lot different than having to deal with one or two of them being at gear 12, you know. They hit much harder, they get a lot more durability, so it can be a little bit more of a pain. And I think that's the difference you'll end up seeing here. I've got some relics on mine. I think Jolie is R5. I think Revan and Bastilla are still relic 1. My Hermit Yoda is gear 12. And then Grandmaster Yoda, I think, is Relic 5. So you can see I went after B2, ended up being able to kill him. Now you're supposed to just do basics, kind of bide some time, attacking everyone else, and just wait until that direct focus comes back up so you can throw that on Grievous. You can see, though, that I end up taking a bit more damage. Look at my Grandmaster Yoda. You know, even at Relic 5, it seems like he's pretty squishy, and when they go after him, I mean, it's trouble. There went Droideca's big hit. I'm still trying to kill some time, wait for that direct focus to come around. And they keep going after my Grandmaster Yoda, which is a little bit frustrating. Now my Revan is down low, and look, there he went. So I end up losing Revan, but that's okay. I got Jolie's turn, bring him back. But now is when he's vulnerable. Like, right when you bring him back, he's got no protection, not really any good buffs or anything. So they're vulnerable to being killed again. You got to be careful or the run's going to end up going sideways. Luckily, I did get direct focus, so throw that on Grievous and then try to do business as usual. Just start taking him out. But right there, you saw I lost my Grandmaster Yoda. You got enough damage on him, and he's my primary damage dealer. So I got to watch out now, because that's going to slow me down. And if I end up slowing down, you're at a risk of timing out, or the droidica will do enough damage between him and B1 that you're going to lose somebody else. So this run can go to hell in a hurry, you know, if you're not careful. And that's what happens with a relicked up enemy. Still working on Grievous. Takes a while to get him down. Got my revive. Brought Yoda back. Thankfully, I got another direct focus right there, so everyone can keep going after Grievous. It's just, like I said, it takes a minute. Once you bring people back, you got to get them buffed. They lose their master's training, which hurts with their damage dealing abilities. So it's all things you got to deal with. And then, of course, you'll never, like, get everyone back to full protection. Look, I killed Grievous, but Droideca goes again, and he killed my Yoda. And it's like, man, there's nothing I can do to bring him back. So that's with a relicked up Droideca. He can definitely do some damage. So heal everybody up best I can, but I'm not going to be able to bring Yoda back in time. I'll lose some banners there and only get 56 for that matchup. So next we're taking TRAI against his Geos, and since they're pretty high relic Geos and he brought Visas in there, I did take my Nihilus. Normally I don't do that, but I didn't think a relic 6 TRAI and a relic 5 Sign would be enough to take these guys on. Right there you can see they went after TRAI early, and look at that, Spy's big hit landed 100k crit on her, even though she is relic 6 with a crit avoidance arrow. He still got her. So I was glad I didn't have just Scion left hanging in the breeze. Got my Nihilus there, so I still got a shot at pulling this run out, you know. So nothing I can do, just gotta attack when I can and let them do their thing. They're going after Scion now. I guess that's good because he's, built like a truck. He can tank out all their damage, do a drain force, and that killed the majority of them because they were so low in life. And then just annihilate this one. And I was able to finish with 57 banners. So not bad, even though TRAI died. That opens up the back and we could see what he's got back there. And it's just kind of a standard Night Sister team looks like. And then some leftover bounty hunters. So that shouldn't be too tough. Gonna go down south, start taking those ones. And that way I can see what he's got hiding in the back there. Okay, next up, he's got them bounty hunters and that newt team down south. So we're going to start taking them out. For bounty hunters, that's easy. I was debating which bounty hunter team I wanted to go ahead and use my imp troopers on, but I figured I might as well use them to take out the stronger of the two, and then that way I can use whatever I have left to take out what I think is the weaker one in back. So I'll go ahead and use imps here, and that'll let me get through without burning anything too good, since I had to burn 2 good teams already up top. And you can see that it's kind of par for the course with the imps. Just when taking out Boba, kind of get the weakest one out of there, get the kill, get the turn meter train rolling. And I'm plowing through them kind of business as usual. Got Embo there, take him out. And then it's just Dengar left, and there he goes. So quick and easy, 60 banners for that team. On to the next one. Alright, next up is his newt team. And this is a team you got to be careful of. A lot of people like to use CLS, and that's fine. It's kind of one of my favorite teams to use if I end up not needing it for General Skywalker counter. But with CLS, especially bringing in C-3PO, you got to be wary of Jango and his damage immunity. He gets his contract right at the beginning if he's under another Separatist lead. So you got to make sure that he goes twice and gets rid of those 2 turns of damage immunity, or you're going to end up getting stuck on him, almost like I was in a previous Grand Arena. I almost ended up timing out. So right here, I still got Newt left alive. CLS is overpowered. They're going to be able to plow through this team. But I do want to make sure and use my moves that will allow Jango to go. I don't want to reduce his turn meter any more than I have to. That way he's sure to go and hurry up and lose those damage immunity. So he did, and I was able to go, killed him once. Now I can kill him again without worry. And now I just have Newt left to take out. And nothing I can do to really slow it down or heal back up or anything. So I only got 55 there, which is unfortunate, but at least I got through. I can see what he's got waiting in the back. And it's just a Shock T team and some Curious Scoundrels. He does have Nest back there, but shouldn't be anything too tough for what I got left, considering I have a lot of firepower left. Okay, so we're going to go back up top and start taking these teams out. I know what I want to use for the Night Sister team. I'll take in my first order, but with Watt. I like using this team against Night Sisters, because then you don't have to worry about the revives, like from Talzin lead or from Daka bringing anybody back. And Executioner will do enough damage that he can start taking them out. And then once they're gone, they stay gone. One thing I didn't pay attention to, because again, I was in a hurry, and you should not be doing this, is he didn't have Spirit there. Instead of Spirit, he's got Acolyte, which is a huge pain if you run this team, because Acolyte will go under stealth and you'll get down to just zombie and just Acolyte, and the only thing that can kill Acolyte is an AoE, which the only one on this team that will do an AoE is my old Kylo. So you really need him to do a strong one to be able to kill Acolyte, and then Acolyte's going to keep healing up every time she goes. So that's a definite trap that you can fall into with this team, and you're going to see that. It sucks, but that crap happens. Again, I don't recommend jumping into a battle and rushing before you see who all's in there and plan things out. I was in a little bit of a hurry, and I just saw Night Sisters and thought, okay, I'll do this. And I didn't pay attention to who actually makes up the team. Because who uses Acolyte nowadays anyway? Seriously. So here it goes. You can see I'm down to just Zombie with Acolyte there. And once I noticed that, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm going to end up, getting stuck here. And you can kill Zombie a couple times. That way, Zombie won't attack and gain taunt, even though you're still stuck on Zombie. The key with this team is you have to keep passing turn meter from First Order Officer over to your old Kylo and having him do his AoE attack, because that's the only way that you're going to do damage to Acolyte. So you got to hope that you can do enough damage to get the kill. Unfortunately, even when you do get the kill, Zombie's going to burn a free revive, so twice, so you really got to do it enough to kill Acolyte 3 times without her going back under stealth. So I'm going to speed this up. You can see it's getting down to the wire on the time clock, and I'm still having to go after Zombie, going as fast as I can to use the AoEs on my old Kylo. And I finally got Acolyte down into the yellow, and there we go. Got a kill on Acolyte. She's out of stealth, so I can finally get another kill. And that's it. Done. Not easy, but I got it done. So on to the next one. So next, I just took my EP team with Bastilla Fallen in it and Thrawn. Probably didn't need all that many heavy hitters. Could have left Thrawn on the bench, but I brought him anyway. Figured, might as well. I get enough debuffs with this team, and I go first, that I can throw plenty of debuffs down, start the turn meter train rolling, do enough AoEs to where they don't get to go and do anything. And I guess I do have Thrawn in there to top up protection, but you can see that I don't need it at all. I make quick work of this team and knock them out. So easy 60 banners with this team. No complaints there. It looked like my game did freeze for a second, but everything went through just fine. Cleared the top part, and now I can work on that bottom back zone and hopefully get a good enough score to take the win. In an effort to make up a couple banners, I went ahead and brought in just my Malik against his Shaak Ti team. You can see that he's got Mission and Zalbar in there. He's got Clone Sergeant. I mean, there's no real stopping power in here. So nothing that's going to cut through Malik and make it a risk for him. So he should be fine in theory. I've used him against the 501st clones and had to deal with that. And when there's not all clones in here, they're not really benefiting from Shaak Ti's lead and her unique and her synergy with clones. She's got Mission and Zalbar in there, doing their thing. And I guess Zalbar can put armor shred down on Malik, so you do got to watch out for that. But right now, they're not really doing anything too bad. I was able to drain life and take out Shaak Ti. Once she's gone, I don't have to worry about her unique affecting anything and her healing people up and putting people under stealth. I don't have to worry about that. So you can see I got Zalbar shocked over there and he's stunned. He's not doing anything. I'm just trying to go after who I can go after. Try to drain Mission there and get her knocked out just because she keeps throwing all those bombs or whatever and attacking. She can get to be a real pain. But since Zalbar was in the yellow, I just went and finished him off. Get him out of the picture, and I don't have to worry about his taunts stealing the focus away from whoever I'm going after. Now I'm going to work on the Clone Sergeant, take him out. And you can see my Malik is still nearly full health. Even with an armor shred on there, he's not taking very heavy damage from Mission or anything at all, or Cody. So tried to get a hit on Cody and he somehow blocked it, I guess. But I got rid of him, and there's Mission. So 64 banners. Put a couple extra points back on the board. And now we'll take out the last team that he's got. He's just got that Kira Scoundrels. He does have Nest. So I went in with the best team that I have left is my 501st with General Skywalker, and I'd never tried them against a nest, but I figured he can do some pretty heavy damage, so might as well. And I left one of the clones out just so I could try to pick up an extra point, and figured I wouldn't lose a point if they're taking protection off everybody. So try to gain a little bit back that way. Working on taking out Vandor there. Got him down. So now I just got Kira and Stormtrooper Han. And then of course there's Nest. I already did put an armor shred on Nest. So I figure if I can stack enough armor shreds, I should be able to do enough damage eventually. But everybody does pretty heavy damage. So I was thinking it shouldn't be a problem for them. And I don't think Nest can do a whole lot against this squad. So here we go. Skywalker gets his turn. Boom. Done with Nest. And I picked up 59 banners for that match. So all in all, not too bad, I think, of a score. I got 19-11. And my opponent took forever and a day to finally go. But he did finally go just a little bit ago. And let me show you what he got. At just under 4 hours left to go, I come back and see that he cleared my side of the board. And he did it, in one shot, almost everything. My Geos, he two-shot. But even with those points, it looks like he really struggled on banners, even though he one-shot everything else. So his 1874 to my 1911, I take the victory in the first round, and we'll be moving on to the next round. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.